Hello,
Hey, can I speak to Mandy, please?
this is she.
Mandy, this is the Seattle Aquarium calling. You recently visited our lovely establishment?
Yeah. Why were you calling?
Well, we're missing a sea otter from the gift shop and wondering if you might be the culprit.
What?
This is actually Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm fine. What's going
I
on?
like how that went from weird to weird again.
Yeah. What's going on is you recently went on a date with a guy named David to the Seattle Aquarium, right?
Yes.
And David wants to go out with you again. He likes you a lot, but he's wondering why you won't answer his phone calls.
Okay.
Is there any particular reason why you don't want to see David again?
Well, I came across as a D-bag to me and seems to talk a lot.
Yes. Oh, he
A
talks
little bit.
so much, and he has so much energy, but he seems like, he's sincere.
It's good intentions.
Well, not so much on the date.
What were some of the highlights or lowlights of the date? I'm wondering what a date with David is like.
Sick, brah.
He bought me shots
Yeah.
on a first date, and I thought, why is he trying to liquor me up?
Wait, did you take the shots, though, Mandy? I mean, did you drink with him and have a
I
good...
did, because it was just light. He's like, shot, take it, come on. I'm just like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, well, I might as well be drunk during this.
Take it and then let's go check out the bivalves up at the aquarium. It's going to be awesome. So you didn't like the fact that he was trying to do shots at dinner. You didn't like going to the aquarium because I figured that would be a good place to take a date.
Here's the thing, like, the aquarium, at first, it seemed like a cute idea. But when we got there, like, he is so drunk that he goes up to the octopus thing and starts humping the window.
Again,
Okay.
sounds like a fun date to me.
Oh, my
Mandy,
God.
I mean, you went out on a date with a guy that stalked you on Facebook. Were you really shocked by all of this?
I don't know. You seem nice on Facebook, and it's always nice to be told you're pretty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My big question for you is why would you turn down a gift at the gift shop?
He asked me if I wanted to gift the gift shop. I'm just like, no, that's fine. So he pulls out a gift from his pocket. It's a locket with a picture of me in my bikini. A picture he must have gotten on Facebook.
What?
And his face on the other side.
No.
It was mainly my chest.
Okay.
No.
This just got creepy.
Wait, no. I got it. Can I just say something? I'm sorry. Hey, Mandy, what up? Sorry, what up?
What up?
Mandy, that's David. He was actually listening the whole time.
Oh, weird, David.
No, I was just trying to be funny because, like, I thought it was just going to be like a thing, like you're like talking smack on it. I wasn't trying to like be creepy or anything. I'm sorry if it was. Like, what's weird about that?
Everything is weird.
There are so many levels of weird.
So what? It's a bikini. I see bikinis all the time.
Not helping, David.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yo, and who doesn't want to get faded before the aquarium? Like, I like getting faded. What's wrong with that?
Hated.
Is it something you do often, David?
Well, sometimes on like Taco Tuesdays or something, I'll have like some tequila, but you know, in general, I wait until Thursday or Friday.
How old
You don't have
are
to wait.
you? How old are you, David?
Well, I'm 24.
Yeah. Hey, and Brooke, fun like that never has to stop. David sounds like he's doing the right thing.
You can go to work
it
drunk,
did-
you go to the aquarium.
It's fine. So
Mandy.
you pulled out a picture of her in a locket of her in a bikini. You can see why she wouldn't want to go out with you, right?
Not at all, because I thought it was like a nice, kind gesture, and I was hoping there'd be like a cute little sea otter locket thing there that I could put that picture in,
Dude.
and it'd be even more fun.
David, there is a reason why you left that information out when you were talking to us.
No way! And what's wrong with humping an octopus? For real. Like, obviously, not like I'm serious. I'm not like trying to get off humping an octopus. I just was like being a
Wow.
He actually went by the sea otters and tried to hump them too and French kiss them. So.
Oh my gosh.
It
David.
sounds like a fun time. I want to go out with him.
I'd
Yeah.
love to hump some octopi.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Just out me because obviously Mandy didn't take it, and like obviously we'd have a good time, bro. So maybe we can be wingmen and go rage it.
All right. That sounds like a plan to me. Hey, Mandy.
God. Mandy, I'm
Before I agree
sorry.
to going out with David, I do have to ask you this. Would you like to go on a second date with David? We will pay for it.
I don't think so.
Give him
Yeah.
another shot. He was just having a good time.
It's okay. It's fine. I'll pass.
Aw, man.
Whatever.
Really?
It's chill. I mean, it's no big deal. I get it.
David, at least you got a wingman out of the whole thing.
Right?
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, bro. Like, you get me.
Yeah.
You're freaking awesome, man. This is why I listen to you guys all the time. Like, you guys make sense to me. No one else makes sense, or I guess I don't make sense to them. I don't know.
And I'm proud that we're the only people that make sense to you. I'm
why-
proud of that.
This is what I worry about with our show. I just want to let you know that.
David,
Yep.
sorry you didn't get the second date, man.
Dude, bro, it's not the end of the world. It's okay. Obviously, Mandy's kind of lame and does not have a good time, so
David.
move on to the next one, bro.
On to the next one.
And I don't even know if Mandy's still there. If she is, sorry. Maybe I'll see you around, and I won't have shots with you next time. You'll see us having a good time at the end of the bar, and you'll be over there in your quiet space.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Paige, please?
Yeah, this is Paige.
Hey, Paige. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. The reason that I'm calling you, are you familiar with our show?
I am, yeah.
Okay, have you heard the second date updates?
Uh-huh.
Somebody emailed us about you.
Ooh.
You recently went on a date with someone, and they liked you a lot, but you're not calling them back. Can you think of who that would be?
David?
It is not David, Paige.
You're amazing.
It's actually a guy named Joel. You remember Joel?
Yes.
That was not very convincing, Paige.
Do you remember going out with Joel?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, there's definitely been a few people because, Paige, we also got an email from Mark about you. We had two guys email us about you.
Oh,
It's okay, Paige. It's okay.
So
Really?
Yes, it is.
it's obvious that you're dating around, which is whatever. That's fine.
Yeah.
But why are you not calling anybody back?
I mean, what did their emails say? Did they?
Well, both of their emails said that they really liked going out with you and thought you were cool and you had a connection. They didn't get back to you, but now we find out like there's another chump named Dave out there that didn't email us. So are you just going out on a ton of dates and just?
Just having a lot of fun, just going and meeting people and.
So, can I ask, why do you take them all to the same place? I mean, the old spaghetti factory is fun, Paige, but I don't think it's like 3 times in a row fun.
There's a lot of great stuff there.
Okay, Paige,
wow.
come on.
I'm on your side here. Like, I think it's totally cool for girls to date, but you just got to give us the reason why you don't want to call these guys back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I go on a bunch of dates and then I write about it.
Like, in your diary?
I have a blog.
Oh, you write a dating blog.
Okay. Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, they each have an excerpt.
Okay, so you write a dating blog, so you just go out on dates with dudes and then log it there.
Yeah. I mean, like, I really want to do more journalistic stuff, and I think people are fascinating, so I just watching them and telling the world about them.
Are you invested at all in like the romantic part of it? Like, are you looking to actually meet a guy?
I feel like I'm more getting the information so that I could know what I want.
Or so that you can make some money
Hey.
by having people follow your blog. That's understandable. Hey, Paige, I do have to let you know that Joel and Mark are both on the phone right now.
Yeah. That's
And
a lot
heard
of
that
things.
basically you're using them to get followers on your blog.
Hey, Paige. What's up, Paige?
Paige, I thought that we had a really good time, and it's not often that I get to go on a date with a girl that I really like, and I thought that we had something really special.
Okay, so you got something out of the date too, so you're fine.
Is this Joel or Mark, first of all?
Identify
Please
yourselves.
clarify.
Joel.
Okay, Joel. All right.
Paige, do you feel like you're lying to these dudes?
Honestly, I feel like it would be lying if I went on like 3 dates, but I go on 1.
Okay.
But that's still one lie.
Like, you know what?
do
This
things-
is some
you do things like
self, this is some like self
bring people to apparently like the same restaurant and stuff, and I think that's kind of a lie.
Well, I mean, like, you never asked me what's the purpose of this date.
Shouldn't it be
Yeah.
assumed?
Usually people don't do that when they show up. What is the purpose of tonight's festivities? Oh my God. Are we going to have one makeout session and you never call me back, or shall we spend the rest of our lives
Saying
together?
that I was clear with why I was there. You were clear with why you were there. They were different. That's fine.
It's not like you are having an honest date at all.
Joel sounds like a hurt
Yeah.
puppy.
Hey, Mark,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you have anything to say to Paige?
Hey, Paige, how you doing? So nice to hear that I'm just like part of the experiment. That's cool. You
Did you learn anything?
Did you learn?
Wow.
Jeez.
Well, he hasn't read your blog, so he doesn't know what to learn yet.
That's true. I can send you the link. You probably learn a lot about yourself. I'll
Oh
be
my
honest.
God, you are such a.
Oh.
You really think you're something special, don't you?
I just write about my experiences, okay?
Yeah.
Paige, it's not like Mark and I don't
you have this, like,
have
self-righteous
like other
manner about
stuff
it, though.
to do. So like when we take time out, it's because we're investing in something.
Mark and Joel have now bonded.
You know, you're just like totally abusing our willingness to like engage with you.
Yeah, I mean, I call it bullshit, but yeah, that's cool too. I mean,
I just love that we've created like a best friendship between
Right.
Joel and Mark, and they're playing both sides of it.
Now, Joel and Mark are going to be going on dates together all the time.
One will be super sensitive, the other will
Yeah.
have the more aggressive
You're a
angle.
wingman.
Oh, man.
Paige, I would love to offer you a second date right now. We will pay for it. You just have to choose which guy you'd like to go out with.
What? You're
Yeah.
going to choose both?
We will give you a second date if you'll go out with one of them again.
Come on, this would be such a
Think
good
about
vlog.
it. You could write about being called on the radio and then having to go out on a second date with the person who you just wrote about. You could call back to your other blog, get some more hits on that. I'm helping you think business-minded here. Let's go on a second date, huh? Who do you want to choose?
That was quite a pitch.
Thanks.
Oh, I think I'd have to look back through my notes.
Oh my gosh.
God, that's not real dating.
She'd choose David.
Yeah, she's just thinking about David still. Come on, Paige. We will send you out on a second date. You just have to choose Mark or Joel. We'll pay for it.
I guess Mark. I don't know.
The angry one. Interesting.
Nice.
That's the angry one.
Mark,
Yeah.
did you want to go out on a second date with Paige? We'll pay for it.
no, sorry.
Touche.
You had your chance. You blew it.
You blew it.
Yeah.
At this point, I would like to offer Joel a date. Since Mark turned it down, Joel, would you like to go out with Paige?
Oh my
You're
gosh.
like pimping her out.
Yeah, I would actually.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I really like you, Paige, and like this is weird, and I don't feel very good about it, but like I feel really good about you, and I think that beyond all of this,
okay.
like
Thank you. No.
Oh, what?
Paige, you are
It's
brutal.
not gonna, no, that's okay. You can send someone else out with Joel. I'm good.
All right.
Oh, that's
Mark
so
and Joel, I would love to send you guys out on a date together. I'm not ending this until somebody's going out. Do you guys want to go out on a date, Mark and Joel?
Just
Bro
say
date?
yes, please.
We'll pay for it.
Whatever, man. I'll wing it.
wingman.
Joel, would you like to go out with Mark?
sure.
Yes! Successful second date update.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello?
Hi, is Mr. Little Spoon there?
Right off the bat?
Hello? What?
May I speak to Walt?
This is Walt.
Hey, Walt, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hello. I am good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm excited to be talking to you, Walt. You went out with a friend of the show on a date. Well, I shouldn't say date. I mean, you guys met at a pub crawl and then hung out. Her name is Kylie. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah. Kylie said that you guys had a good time, spooned on the couch.
She told you that?
Yeah, she said that you requested to be the little spoon.
Can we just ask you right off the bat, what's your little spoon?
Why?
You know, I love being the little spoon. Who doesn't? It feels like you're being cradled by your mother again.
You're a guy. You're
So you don't mind.
cradling.
I don't. Walt, I'm kind of.
Comforting. I think it's comforting.
Walt, I'm kind of with you there. I like being the little spoon too, but I don't think I would do it the first time I was hanging out with someone. I'd ease them into being the little spoon.
No, I'm a proud little spooner.
Oh my God! I have not one friend that has ever said they like the little
Good
spoon.
for you, Walt. Wear it proud.
Yeah.
Wear it proud, buddy.
You like what you like.
For all the little spoons living in the closet out there, come out and be proud.
That brings me to my next question. Is there a reason that you are not getting back to Kylie? That's why we're calling, because Kylie would like to go out again, but then haven't called her and haven't texted her, and she wants to see if she did something wrong or offended you.
Well, we're doing the pub crawl together with a bunch of people,
Yep.
Yeah.
and she invites me back to her place to hang out, and I'm thinking, sure, I'm kind of just going with the flow, and everything's going good, and I kind of realized that she maybe wanted to hook up, and at that point I felt really bad to tell her the truth, but I am gay. I am very
I knew it. Okay.
And by the time that I was at her house, to tell her that I'm gay then, it feels like that I'm really just kind of making an excuse not to hang out with her. So that's when I was like, hey, can I be the little spoon? That was kind of my defense mechanism to keep our parts and our mouths away from each other. And then I'm not proud of it, but I just acted like I was asleep, and then she went to bed, and I just left.
All right.
You didn't even crash.
You're sweet,
You
Walt.
are.
Hey, Walt.
Oh, the girls love
I know, Walt. I want to just go shopping with you and hang out and get some
Best friends.
lattes.
I mean, he's right. I would have thought he was full of it if he would have told me that in the heat of the moment.
Walt, I should also let you know that Kylie is on the phone and has been listening this whole time.
Hi, Walt.
I'm sorry, Kylie. I should have handled things way better, but I didn't want to make you feel bad.
No, it's I mean, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm 100% sure. Very gay. Yeah.
Yeah, like how, on a scale of 1 to Adam Lambert, how gay are you?
I'm probably like a 9.8.
All right.
All right.
Oh, Kylie, have you made this mistake before with men? Are you not, your gaydar's a little off?
No, I feel like I have a pretty finely tuned gaydar.
I think you got to get it retuned because I'm pretty gay.
Take it to the shop,
Yeah.
get it tuned up.
All right.
I probably should have told her or put out more signs or something, but, I was just kind of going with the flow and having fun.
Kylie, now that you know the news, would you like to still go out on a second date with Walt?
I mean, I feel like, I don't think Walt should close any doors. We should go out again and just, see what happens.
Hey, Walt, we will pay for you guys to go out on a second date. Are you willing to give it a shot with a woman?
I will go out as best buddies.
Oh, what, you don't think I could convince you?
Oh, she's still trying. I like
Yeah.
it. She's
I
persistent.
don't-
Your seductive lady voice has no power over me.
I don't think it really works that way, Kylie.
And Walt, you said you'd go out with her, so we're going to send you guys out on a date, okay?
A friend date.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Well, we can be friends.
Yeah.
All right. I want to see if she can turn you around.
All right, we'll see. I'll let you know.
She can try. I'll just fake like I passed out if it gets weird.
Just at the dinner table. Oh, I faint.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello,
Hi, I was looking for Crystal.
this is Crystal.
Hey, Crystal, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Pretty good. You sound hot.
Come on,
I
Flash.
hate to just throw it out
She
there, but
said like 5 words total.
Yeah, but you, this is like...
yeah, just the way she said it, right, Jose? Hey, Crystal, I'm calling you because you recently went on a date with a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Preston,
Oh, God.
and you're not calling him back, and he wants to know why. Is there any reason why you're not calling him back? He really enjoyed going out with you.
Preston called a radio station to find out why I didn't call him back.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I like you. I like you, Crystal.
We've been called that before, Crystal. That wouldn't be the first time.
So what's the deal? Why don't you want to go out with him again?
Well, since you've already talked to Preston, I don't have to tell you how dumb he is. So that's one of the main reasons that I
Okay.
haven't been calling him back.
He sounded kind of chivalrous. I mean, he wanted to, he paid for the date. He wanted to give a coat to you because you were cold.
I'm not saying that he wasn't hot and gentlemanly or whatever, but he was dumb as
Oh, wow. So you went to the fair with him. Did you not have a good time with him at all?
I mean, we went to, the House of Mirrors,
Yeah.
where it's a maze of mirrors, and I got through the maze in like 5 or 10 minutes, however long it takes a normal person to get through the maze, and he gets lost in there.
Like he's
So
legitimately.
he's calling for me to come and find him to help him get through this maze. I'm like,
Do you think
what the hell? How do you get lost? It's for kids.
Yeah.
Do you think it was just a ploy though to get you into the dark maze so he could like make a move?
I don't think so. I mean, normally you get the hotness or you get the brains, and obviously this guy only got the nice face.
What was the dumbest thing he's done?
He wanted to get food, and he kept saying he wanted starberries.
Starberries?
And I'm like, what the hell are starberries? And he's like, the red berries that you put whipped cream on, or,
Oh, no.
And I'm like, are you talking about strawberries? And he said, yeah, I call them starberries because that's what I've been calling them since I was a little kid. I said, dude, you sound like a 10-year-old. Don't call them starberries.
Go get starberries.
Starberries was pretty bad, but I think the worst thing was the bumper cars.
Oh, no.
One of the attendants had to come and unbuckle his seatbelt for him.
Oh, embarrassing.
Was this?
You know what? That whole bumper car ride, that was not my fault. The ride was broken, okay? That's why I needed assistance.
Crystal, at this point, I should let you know that Preston is actually on the other line and heard everything that you just said. Sorry about
Hi,
that.
Crystal.
Oh,
I like you so much, Crystal.
Crystal, you said some pretty mean things there, but I can take it because I'm a man, and I like it, and I look at it as a challenge.
you like it? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. I'll take anything you give me. I think we're a match made in genetics. We're both super hot. There's absolutely no reason why we should not be going out on a second date.
Oh, my
There
gosh.
are a lot of reasons, like one, you're dumb as a box of rocks.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Why would you?
I think I know how to show a girl a good time. Did you not have a good time at the fair? I took you on some rides. We got some good food.
Yeah, like starberries.
I said that when I was a kid, and girls usually think it's really cute.
It's not cute, sweetheart. You need to speak adult language.
Sweetheart.
Oh, man.
I do speak adult language. I speak the language of love.
I don't.
Not to me.
Obviously, you're not understanding my own language of love. You need to come around, though.
Preston, are you like a masochist and you just love being insulted?
I don't even know what that is.
Crystal, apparently reverse psychology works really well on Preston.
Yeah, he's not getting it. I'm not going out with him again.
I could totally see you guys going out.
I love it, Crystal. I love it.
I could actually see you guys going out. Crystal just being mean to him the whole time and him just loving every minute of it. Crystal, I would love to offer you a second date to go out with Preston again. Come on, you could use another night of just ripping the dude, right?
At least he's eye
No
candy.
way. The only way I would ever go out with Preston again is if I suddenly turned deaf and I couldn't hear all the dumb things he was saying.
The best part is Preston isn't insulted by any of it.
Yeah, he's loving it.
I could do that. I can not talk and go out with you, and we'll still have a great time.
We'll pay for you to go on a second date, Crystal.
Not happening.
No? There's no way I can get you to go out with Preston again.
Come on, Crystal. Let's
No.
do this.
You know, Crystal, I mean, I'm even kind of sold on this one.
Yeah.
I just want to see how it turns
I
out for you
know.
two lovebirds.
She could say anything to him.
That's kind of pathetic, though, right? Why would he want to go out with a girl that actually enjoys his company?
But what if he turned you around? What if something happened in the second date and you realize that, you know, you don't have to go to college to be smart?
I'm not saying yes, guys.
No? Nothing we
so
can do.
persistent.
All right. Well, sorry, Preston. It didn't work out for you.
Appreciate you trying to help me out. Crystal, c'est la vie. You're missing out, though.
Look at that, a foreign language.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's so smart.
Yeah, he spoke Italian.
That's not Italian.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello,
Hey, is this John?
this is John.
John, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. You got a second?
Okay. Am I on the radio?
Yes, you are. I just wanted to talk to you about a friend that we both have.
Okay, what friend?
It's a girl named Sarah, and I know that you guys went out on a date. It was like a blind date, which I can understand has got to be kind of weird. How was that, by the way, when you met up with her and you'd never seen her before?
So she gave you my number.
Yeah. Honestly, dude, was she not hot?
No, she was. I was pleasantly surprised. She's very attractive.
It sounds like something bugged you about the date. So what was it?
I don't think it's a good idea to really talk about this on the radio, honestly.
Is it that bad?
It could be interpreted as pretty bad, yeah. She had a tongue ring, and for me, I know tongue ring means pretty easy. So I've had that phase of my life already, and I just don't need to be dating anybody who's...
So you feel like because Sarah had a tongue ring that she's not the kind of girl you want to take home to mom, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Like right now I want something more serious.
Hey,
more serious.
can I say something?
Hey, John, Sarah's actually on the phone with us right now. She heard everything you just said.
Oh, my gosh.
Sarah's on the
Hey.
phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
You just made this giant assumption about my whole personality and decided that's true, and it's not, first of all.
Well, it's just in my experience, any girl that I've dated who's had a piercing on her tongue or different parts of their body, it's like the sex is going to be great, but the relationship's not.
Maybe the problem is with you, and maybe you've just dated a lot of sluts, but I'm not like that.
John, have you turned down girls before because of piercings?
Yeah, or like a lot of tattoos or so. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not what I'm looking for right now.
You know, if you know that about yourself, why did you even lead me on? Like, why did you talk about going to a play? Like, it's not like you suddenly realized I had a tongue ring. It's pretty obvious.
Honestly, I already knew in my head that things weren't going to work out, so I just threw that line out there to kind of get out of the date, just end it.
John, the one thing I'm really confused about is who cares how many people anyone has slept with? I mean, if they're going to... I
think a lot of people do, yeah.
It's like 1,000 people. I am not hooking up with you. If a girl says I've slept with 10,000 guys...
I'm asking John.
Ask
Why does
John.
that matter? I really
I think
honestly
everybody
don't get
listening
it.
right now is like, I think it matters.
That's because Brooke's hooked up with the entire promotion staff, so she doesn't want us to judge her.
I think you guys are really missing the point here. I really do. I think that it doesn't
I think
matter.
everybody understands exactly the point.
I'm the only one in a loving, healthy relationship, by the way,
You've
out
been
of
in
this
lots of them,
entire group.
Yeah.
And I would like to know, John, what happened to you by some chick that makes you think that a girl with a tongue ring is promiscuous, and then what bad will happen from that? I don't get it.
I've been on a date with a girl who had a tongue ring, and it was easier to take things to the next level, and within a month, everything had kind of flamed out. It didn't last. It was good for a flash, and then it was over.
I agree with you, John. I think most girls I've met with tongue rings, same thing.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Piercings, tongue tattoo. No, I don't know.
It's a blind date, so you got to take what you see and what you get. I didn't have time to get to know her a lot, so I just had to base my understanding of her on what I saw and what I heard.
He's totally disregarding everything that we talked about, and I think it makes you an ass.
What can I do to convince you that I'm not an ass?
Hey, I'll tell you what you could do. John, I would love to pay for you guys to go on a second date. We will send you out again. The show will pay for it. Will you go on a second date with Sarah?
You know what? Yeah, I will. If nothing else, just to prove that I'm not an ass.
For your own
That's a good way to put it, yeah. Way to sell yourself there, John.
Oh, my God.
Sarah, would you be willing to go out with him again? We'll pay for it.
I don't want to go out with a guy who thinks like that.
Amen. Amen.
You've proven you are an ass. You can't unprove that.
Once you go a-hole, you never
All
go
right.
back.
John, you heard her. She will not go out with you again. What do you think?
Well, honestly, now I'm a little bit disappointed because I thought for sure that it was going to be a done deal that night.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Nick, please?
Yeah, this is Nick.
What's up, dude? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Movie 92.5.
Wait, what?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio station.
Okay. Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because you actually know a friend of mine. You went on a date with her, and you haven't called her back.
Okay.
So her and I were talking, and she really liked you. Would like to see you again, but she's confused, and she wants to know if she did something wrong on the date.
Okay, who are you talking about?
A girl named Katie?
Oh, your friend's Katie, okay.
Yeah. And I know that she went on the date with you. I don't know if she told you, but she hasn't really had a drink in 2 years, and she went out.
Oh, no, she told me. She told me that.
Okay.
Oh.
She sort of screamed it at me.
Really?
Oh.
How'd that work?
I was there, and she showed up, and she ordered a drink, and then she pretty much slammed it, and then ordered another one, and then it just kind of went from there, and I would say she probably within an hour had about 5 drinks.
Nick, how long do you think that you got to talk to sober Katie before drunk Katie took over?
7 minutes. I mean, it literally escalated so fast, and I was thinking we would go somewhere where she could get some food, but she wanted to go dancing, so she begged me to go dancing, and then I went with her, hoping there'd be food at this place. There was not.
I just picture her pulling her arm like, I don't want food. Let's go dancing. Let's take me dancing, silly man.
And then in the middle of dancing, she screamed in my face with joy that she hadn't had a drink in 2 years.
Oh, all right.
God, I'm free.
Yeah.
Okay. With all that said, Nick, was she fun?
It was fun in like a reality show that I'm watching at home sort of way. It was happening to you.
Do you feel like you were going out with one of the members of Bad Girls Club or something? Just, I haven't had a drink in 2 years. Let's take me dancing. Let's do
It
this.
was like Girls Gone Wild, but I'm in the dynamic.
What's the most embarrassing thing she did, Nick?
I pulled her out of the backseat of the car. I realized that she had left me something in the backseat of the car, which was not there when she was placed in the car.
Did she puke?
No, she had taken a in my car.
What?
Oh my God.
Hey, Nick. Katie is actually on the phone right now and heard everything you just said.
Nick, oh my God, I did not.
Katie, come on. I think I know better than you do.
I've actually had this happen to a friend of mine.
Right? A guy or a girl?
A girl, a dude did it in her place.
What?
But anyway, that's not the issue here. The issue is Katie. Katie, has this ever happened to you before?
No, I can't even believe that's true. I am mortified. I don't even know what to say.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty disgusting.
I can't even believe that's true. Why'd you keep buying me drinks?
I didn't buy you drinks. I threw you over my shoulder, dragged you home, you in my car, and then I said
No,
goodbye
I'm
to you.
talking about before you had to put me over your shoulder. Like, how many drinks did you buy me? At some point, you probably realized I was pretty drunk. Like, why wouldn't you take me home?
You kept ordering the drinks, and I don't know you.
And she didn't tell you at the beginning of the date that she had had a drink in a long
She told
time.
me at the end, which point I brought you home.
Katie, didn't you realize when you got home and things were a mess, your clothes, that something would have happened?
Honestly, I really don't remember. And my roommate had sort of threw me in the shower and cleaned me up because I think I threw up. And I absolutely think he's exaggerating. I really don't think that happened.
Katie, I know it's embarrassing, and I understand being defensive, but do you think maybe a better tactic would be to apologize and kind of admit that perhaps you did something wrong?
Yeah, if I did that, I'm sorry. I can't. It's so not me that I can't even believe. Obviously,
Hey, it's always a good time when you your pants. That's what I say. I think you guys had a great time.
I wish that was a joke, but you're being serious.
Yeah, Katie, I'm not judging you. You know how many people I've peed on that I've been and beds I've ruined and clothes? Like, I do that all the time, so I'm not judging you for it at all. I'm joking around, but like, you know what? It happens sometimes.
I just I don't know.
Maybe we could get to a point where Nick could forget that moment and remember why there was a connection between you two.
I don't think you forget that moment.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, it was awful, and then the fact that she just tried to flip it and make it my fault.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Nick.
I'm not making it your fault, Nick. I'm just saying take some responsibility.
I did take responsibility. I brought you home, called your friend, and you in my car.
Hey, Nick, at the end of these second date updates, we always offer a second date. We will pay for you to go out with Katie again if you'd like to. Would you be willing?
You guys, it would be great is if you could pay to have my car interior cleaned.
No detailing, no auto detailing.
No.
Sorry.
All right, so here now.
None of his friends are ever going to sit in the back seat again.
Yeah. Katie, at least you got a good story to tell.
I will never tell this story as long as I live.
Come on. Thanksgiving dinner, the fam's around. It'd be hilarious.
To your grandkids?
Yeah.
No.
I remember when I in a guy's car.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello?
Yeah, I was looking for Zachary.
This is Zach.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Who is this?
Jubal from the radio station Moving 92.5. We have a morning show here. We're calling you about someone that you know who is a mutual friend of ours.
Okay.
Zach, I'm going to give you props right now for walking up to a girl in the mall and just like going, hey, let's get coffee, and then taking her to coffee. That's a very manly move.
The girls in the room are very impressed with you.
Do you know what? Do you know?
He's so confused right now.
Do you know what instance we're talking about?
I'm sorry. I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
So you know her, or she works there, or what?
It's a girl named Jenna. She actually emailed us about you. She's confused because you went up to her in the mall, asked her for coffee. You guys had what she said was a good time. She wants to know what she did wrong.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, come on, you cannot be that shy of a dude. You approach women in the mall.
I'm not shy. It's just weird, and that's like...
Yeah, it's a lot to take in
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
I'm letting you process it all. So what's the reason that you haven't called her?
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, so we were shopping, and she had this bag that had, like, these, like, little stuffed animals.
All right.
Like Bert and Ernie from, like, Sesame Street and Cookie Monster.
Okay.
So, this is so weird. As we're talking, she, like, gets these like, little guys out.
The stuffed animals?
Like Cookie Monster. And is, like, talking with them. You know, like
to them, or like using them as like hand puppets?
Like both. Like I was talking to her, and she would like respond to the question, like in. I can't even do it.
Okay, wait.
I'm like kind of good at it, like in like the Cookie Monster voice.
Zach,
in the voice.
So you'd say like, "What do you do for a living?" And she'd be like, "I work as a teacher," like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You want coffee?
For how long did this go on?
Way too long, like way too long, like not like it happened for a second. What? And at first I was like ha 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 ha, and then I was like,
"Hey Jenna."
Yeah, I did not do it for that long.
Zach.
She's on the phone?
Yeah, Jenna's on the phone with us. I should have probably told you.
Yeah, you probably should have led with that.
Jenna, were you playing with toys at the table?
You are blowing it way out of proportion. I was being like goofy and playful.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Too playful.
She says that she was being playful and joking around. The way that Zach describes it is she was basically putting on a puppet show.
I can't believe you're that affected by the fact that I had like puppets. I was just joking around. And it's not like you were much of a conversationalist.
All right.
Were you buying those toys for yourself, or were they a gift for someone else?
I was buying them for my niece, and I felt self-conscious that I had them. Zach noticed them, and yeah, I was like goofing around with them.
Okay.
Jenna, let me ask you this. Do you think that you were goofing around with them and then it was like, someone who has a joke that's kind of funny and then it just goes on a little too long?
I don't know.
Zach?
Maybe. We weren't even there that long. So if I was talking in a character voice for 20 minutes, who cares?
Yeah.
20 minutes is a long time.
Jenna,
Zach,
I don't
Zach,
think it matters.
did it feel like a joke that went on too long for you or something?
I don't know. The whole thing was just weird. I mean, I thought it was just weird.
It weirded you out. It would be like if I went up to a girl and asked her out and then I found out that she liked to talk baby talk.
Honestly, I regret it.
Okay.
No more voices.
All right.
I think it's kind of cute.
We will pay for you guys to go on a second date if you'd like to go out again. If Jenna promises to leave her toys at home, will you go out on a second date with her?
I mean, does she want to? I mean, she's kind of said a couple, like, kind of rude things. I mean,
So have you, Zach. You called her crazy, basically.
So have you.
I didn't call her crazy.
Yeah.
I said what she did was weird.
Okay. Well, you called her weird. Okay.
Now it seems weird, right? I mean, I don't know what to... I mean, I'd say I'd go out with her again, but is it going to be weird?
No, she's not going to bring any toys with her. She's not going to bring any stuffed animals with her. We'll send you to like an adult place to go get some dinner.
Not the Disney store.
We'll send you to Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah,
No, I'm
we'll
just
send
kidding.
you over there.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
All right.
I would suggest alcohol on your date.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. We'll get your information and send you guys out on a second date, okay?
Okay, cool.
All right. Yeah, they're definitely not going out again.
I do not feel the vibe at all.
No.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Jeff, please?
This is Jeff.
Jeff, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm good. You're from the radio?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'm calling you because somebody emailed us about you.
Okay, it's kind of weird.
It's somebody that you went on a date with recently.
Who is it?
Her name's Molly. And Molly wants to go out on a second date with you, but you haven't been responding to her texts or Facebook messages or anything. She asked us to call you and ask you why.
Look, I don't know. I feel really bad telling you this. I mean, I'm not trying to, like, you know.
If you're having reservations telling us, Molly is the one that asked us to call you.
I just don't want to hurt her. I don't want to hurt her feelings. You know, I mean, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, but if she's done something wrong, she wants to know.
Yeah.
She told us about your date. She said that you guys went swimming in her. She was in her underwear and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, everything up until then was fine. It was great, and it was just a totally different situation once she was in the pool. Like,
okay.
Basically, it was just like two different people. Like, before the pool, Natalie Portman. Once she jumped in the pool, came up out of the water, like Macaulay Culkin.
What?
Now, not like cute little Macaulay Culkin. Hi, Home Alone. It was like
like Macaulay Culkin is now. What do you mean by that? Yeah.
Basically, I think like she must have put so much makeup on that night that, I mean, honestly, it was like when she came out of the water, it was like the mask.
Like her makeup was all runny or ran off.
It was. Yeah, it was more than that. I mean, it changed like almost her facial structure. It was amazing.
Man.
It was like she must have put it on with like a palette knife. Man, I'm not trying to
put it on with a palette knife.
I can't believe you say that.
Hey, Jeff.
Wait, is that Molly?
Yeah, that's Molly.
That's Molly.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're like, you were wasted at that point. You're gonna say like my face distorted. I had so much makeup on that my face distorted.
Telling you, I wasn't that drunk.
You were wasted.
I mean, I felt more drunk after you came up out of the pool, but
Jeff.
You know what? I wasn't really all that impressed with the way you looked in your underwear either.
Yeah, Molly, get him.
You could probably use a few days at the gym.
I'm sure he probably claims that the pool was cold, too.
It was.
Yeah, I thought your personality was pretty cool, so I was willing to look past the flab. But since you're going to talk about my palette of face makeup,
come on.
According to this, it sounds like you guys are a perfect couple.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
oh, dude.
Great
Look,
personalities.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this. I mean, you kind of forced me into doing this over the radio. I feel bad about it, but.
Well, I didn't expect you to say something so I thought we had a good time, but apparently you're just an ass.
I'm sorry. I went too far. I shouldn't have. I have told my friends a couple of times, so I guess things have kind of embellished along the way. But
It can't be that bad. I mean, you sat close to her. You kissed her in the pool.
yeah, that was before she went underwater.
Oh my God!
I don't mean that. I don't mean that like a jerk. That's literally like that's how it happened.
I will say this. There are sometimes you go out with a girl and there's makeup and the push-ups and the spanks and everything else. Like, you take all that stuff off and they're a completely different person.
Yeah,
But
the eyelashes
it can be
and all that
surprising,
stuff,
yeah.
Is it just the shock factor that hurts so much? Because
It's like false advertising.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, if you saw her without the makeup to begin with, would you have still found her attractive?
I don't think I would have.
It's not like I had extensions or fake implants or like crazy fake dental work. It was just makeup.
With a lot of makeup.
Jeff, we'd love to send you out with Molly again for a second date.
Oh, come on.
I think we're all set.
We'll pay for it.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Think about it.
Yeah, just think about it. You guys could have a lot of fun.
Send you to Wild Waves.
Molly, I feel so bad for Molly. You are beautiful.
I love you, Brooke.
I've never seen Molly.
Yeah,
I don't know that for a fact. Molly, you're very nice.
Dude, come on, guys. Maybe tone it down a little bit, Molly, but I bet you're just as beautiful with less makeup on.
Maybe I'll try to tone it down.
She's one of those girls that you wake up the next morning and her whole face is actually on the pillow.
It's not that bad.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi, this is Lauren.
Hey, Lauren, how are you?
I'm good.
Nice.
Hi, who is it?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. You familiar with our radio show at all?
I honestly don't listen to a whole lot of radio. I'm sorry.
Oh,
maybe
come
you
on,
should
Lauren.
Try to live your life a little better. It's nice to meet you, though, Lauren. The second date update is basically this. You went on a date with somebody, they liked you a lot, and now you're not calling them back to go on a second date.
Oh, okay.
You recently went out with a guy named Brian.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Lauren, this is going to be good. I can't wait to hear this one.
You perked up.
Yeah.
So obviously you remember your date with Brian?
yeah, that was one of those dates that it's just a good story afterward.
It's a good story. What?
Oh my gosh, you've been telling your girlfriends all about this, haven't you?
Yeah. Do you ever do any online dating? You know how you have, like, some of them are winners, some of them are losers, and some of them are just stories that, you know, you wouldn't do it again, but you're glad you did it the once.
Yeah.
Which one is he then? He's
the story.
Okay,
Yeah,
he's
he's
the story.
the story.
Okay. What's the story then? Why don't you want to go out?
Did he tell you how the date went?
He said that you went on the date. He wasn't feeling very well. He didn't tell you that, but he was sick. So he thinks that you might be turned off by the fact that he was like sweaty and kind of weird.
Did you know he was sick, Lauren?
He kept saying he wasn't, but he's already acting kind of weird. So I kind of picked up, I think he's sick. So I honestly went to the bathroom to go wash my hands.
Yeah, that was smart. That's a good move on your part.
But in the bathroom, a waitress came in, and she said, "Are you with that guy?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, first date, you know, whatever." She said, "I'm going to tell you something. He used to date one of my good friends, and she now has a restraining order against him."
What? Are you serious?
Wait,
What?
wait, what?
He was acting weird.
Hold on, wait, what?
He had a restraining order against somebody else that he went out with.
No, Lauren, the person that's asking you what is actually Brian. He's on the phone with us. Should have mentioned that. Sorry, slipped my mind.
Holy bomb.
Yeah.
Lauren, who told you that?
The waitress in the Mexican place.
Was her name Jackie by chance?
Oh, no.
I don't know if that was her name. I didn't ask her name.
Okay, hold on. That's not true, Lauren. I used to date this girl. Jackie knew her. Jackie and I used to be friends. It did not end well, but there's no restraining order.
She said that her girlfriend, like, you guys went out, had some good times, but then you got really creepy and you started stalking her.
No way!
She said you showed up at her work after she had asked you to leave her alone. Like, to me, that's restraining order worthy.
What do you... Okay, hold on. Obviously, she's trying to side with her friend. I can understand that, but we had a pretty ugly relationship. Like, it ended...
In a restraining order. Yeah. It's never good when it ends like that. Brian?
Oh, come on. Everybody's kind of had that relationship where...
No. Brian, do you have a restraining order against you?
I do not have a restraining order against me. And, yeah, we had that conversation at her restaurant, at the same restaurant, but there's no restraining
Why
order
would
that
you
I
take me
know
to that
of.
restaurant?
Yeah.
I was thinking that too.
It's a weird place to take somebody if you know that there's a possibility someone you dated
See,
used
that's a
or
good point. Why would I take you there, Lauren, if I knew that there was some sort of restraining order against me? I
Okay.
don't work there anymore.
I don't know who to believe right now.
Dude, I don't know. He doesn't make very good decisions, though, because why would you go out on a date when you had the flu?
Yeah, I guess.
Just saying, Brian.
If nothing else, I was sick for 3 days, like, after we met.
Oh, no.
Oh, you got sick too?
Yes, for 3 days. I had to miss work. I had no vacay time.
Lauren, can I ask, is there anything that Brian did right?
You know, honestly, it wasn't a great date anyway. Like,
Wow. And his personality sucks.
Yeah. Nothing good there.
Let me make it up to you, Lauren. I'm better now.
I've done a little online dating, and, like, the first thing you look for when you're finding somebody online is they're not a psycho. Like, that's the first thing you're looking for. And, like, on the
screen
first
for.
date,
That's a good rule.
I got a pretty good sign that things...
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You didn't even come over to my apartment and meet my cat. If you met my cat, you would...
that's weird, Brian.
you are just-
You're not helping your case right there at all.
Brian.
You're saying that I'm weird. Why don't you come meet my cat first before you called me weird?
Dude.
Hey, Lauren, we would love to send you on a second date with Brian and his cat. I'll pay for it.
That is really sweet. I will have to pass.
Good girl. Good girl following those red flags.
Sorry, Brian.
Did you learn anything from this?
I didn't do anything wrong. There's nothing to learn.
Yeah, it
So nothing.
wasn't you. It was the cat.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Wade, please?
Yeah, this is Wade.
Wade, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm fine. Why are you calling me?
You actually know a friend of mine, and I wanted to talk to you about her for a second.
All right. Am I on the radio right now?
Yeah, you are.
All right.
What, you don't get calls from radio shows all the time?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
That's weird.
You know.
So you're one of the few. All right, interesting. No, you actually went out on a date with Alexis. Sounds like you guys had a good time.
Yeah, you could say that.
My question is, after you went on your brewery tour, went dancing, ended up having a night of fun, why haven't you called her back?
Well, that's a loaded question. Well, without getting too much in the details, it was one of the crazier night-going experiences I've ever had.
What was so crazy about it? She pull a knife on you?
Come on.
Yeah, no, not quite. No, it was more like it was just the most emasculating get-together I've ever had.
Emasculating? What does that mean? Does that mean that she was like ripping on you the whole time?
Yeah, she was just very encouraging.
Okay.
Really?
So critiquing you.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm pretty confident. I just don't need a cheerleader in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying?
I've had that happen to me before, and there's a fine line between, yeah, that's kind of sexy, and hey, stop it, I'm trying as hard as I can over here.
Yeah. She would say stuff like, come on, honey, you can do better.
What?
You can do better.
And it just got progressively worse. It was like, oh, try harder, keep trying. I'm like... It became like backhanded compliments, like, oh, don't quit now. Don't stop. Don't quit now.
That doesn't even sound sexy at all. It sounds like a mom coaching her kid. Like, after you're done, she gave you some orange slices to recuperate.
Yes, exactly. It was like having a soccer mom in bed with me.
I can't believe that you would say all of this on the radio. On the radio.
Wade, I guess I should let you know, yeah, Alexis is listening to that whole thing and heard everything you just said.
Oh, well, great. Thank you for that.
And I only said all of that because it wasn't going as good as it could have.
You thought coaching me up was going to improve our night. Like talking to me like I was a 4-year-old.
It seemed like you needed a little encouragement.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't think that's a little crazy?
No, I don't think it's a little crazy.
Did you really say all the things that he said? You said, like, way to go, keep trying, you're going to get there.
Not in that tone, obviously.
It's still kind of weird.
Like a cheerleader.
Alexis, have you had partners in the past who really liked this and or appreciated it?
I don't know that I've ever had a partner that I've needed to assist so much.
Oh, wow.
Okay, hold on. First of all, we were piss drunk. And it's our first time. It's like, what expectations might be a little high for a drunken first date?
Alexis, at any point during your coaching, did you maybe think to just back off and let him do his thing?
What thing?
Okay, so it just comes down to Alexis. You didn't like what.
I was trying to help a guy out.
Why do you want to
Alexis,
see him again then?
Yeah, Alexis, when we first talked to you, you were all into like, oh my God, he's so sexy. And they're like, how was that?
He's a good-looking guy, and he was really nice, and like we had a nice time, and he can dance, and like it was a fun date. Like I had a good time, so I thought this is workable.
She's willing to overlook his other flaws.
She can coach him.
I mean, maybe your guys' chemistry was just off. Do you think that could be it?
Maybe you guys need to try it again.
Oh.
Live in studio.
Oh,
What do you think?
the only good thing is it doesn't sound like she'll say any dirty words.
Yeah.
So we don't have to beep anything out.
No, yeah, it was all pretty G-rated from her end.
Well, at this point, I'd like to ask you guys if you'd like to go on a second date. We'll pay for it. Alexis, do you have any interest in going out with Wade again after hearing what he said?
No, I think I'll pass. Think so. I don't need to go out with someone that needs an instruction manual on the sack.
If you were to grade his performance, what would you give him? Scale of 1 to 10.
4.5.
Well, I also think she's a little butthurt because she got called out on the radio. So, I think you got to add at least 3 points
I think
for that.
you're a little butthurt because
we're looking at a 7.5.
Way to look at the bright side of things.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Tyler, please?
Yep, this is Tim.
Hey, dude, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hey.
What's up?
What's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm good. Big fan of your show. Why
Thanks,
are you
dude.
calling?
You recently went out on a date with a friend of mine. Her name's Stacy.
Uh-huh.
She said you guys had a really good time, but you're not calling her back. pretty much I just wanted to call and ask why.
Yes.
You remember you met her online?
I mean, she's cute. She's a cute girl, but she just wasn't what I was expecting.
Did she not look like her picture?
No, yeah.
You sounded a little hesitant there.
It's complicated.
Is that what it is? Did she not look like her picture? Where her picture's like, I don't know, some people take pictures really close and they don't want to show their whole body.
Or use ones from like 4 years ago.
She's smoking in the picture. She looks awesome. And then we go to dinner, and I don't know how to say this. Her boobs were weird.
What do you mean her boobs were weird?
What?
She had one really big boob.
She had like a bad boob job?
And I know women in general, there's like a boob that's bigger. I know that, but this boob was there was considerable difference.
Were you?
You're talking like A cup to C cup, like A cup on one side.
I don't know. It was like A cup to droopy B cup.
Okay, you guys, come on.
She had a lazy boob.
I just like that Brooke and I were confused by this, and then immediately both the men in the room understood, and they were like, "Oh yeah,
one of those."
We've encountered one than the other.
Well, come on. Why would you go back to somebody's house? Like, what? You're not attracted to one lazy boob? Big deal.
I went back to her place because I will be completely honest with you. I was quite intrigued. I kind of wanted to know what that boob looked like. She was really into me, and I thought maybe I could see the boob.
You wanted to see her.
You want to see her boobs non-sexually.
Nice.
I just wanted to see the boob.
So why did you leave after 10 minutes?
Oh my God.
Well, now here's the thing. She's like, "Hey, do you want some dessert?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to see the boob." And then and she comes back, and she doesn't have any boobs.
What?
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 She's she's flat-chested, no boobs. She must have she stuffed her bra very, very poorly.
She probably had cutlets in.
Like chicken cutlets, like that you buy.
All of a sudden, I felt like I'm in high school. Oh, it was weird.
So
she went from big boobs in the picture to droopy boob at dinner, and then at the very end, she had no boobs. So
Tyler, does it really bug you size-wise, or does it more bug you the fact that they kept changing? You just didn't know what to expect next.
to be honest, I like all boobs, which is why I wanted to look at the droopy boob. I just felt like she was lying to me. You know what I mean? I don't want to go out.
Okay.
What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Who knows? What else is she lying about?
Hey, Tyler?
Oh, I love this part.
I should let you know now that Stacy's actually on the line and heard everything that you just said.
Oh,
You really disgust me. I think most women who are about my size use enhancements. I really shallow, and
how do I know that you work where you said you work? How do I know?
Really?
I just don't know.
Really?
That's a ridiculous argument.
Hold on. No, wait. Did I look like my picture whenever you went out with me?
No.
I didn't look like my picture. So
Shut up. I don't want to hear anything else you have to say. I really don't want to hear you talk anymore.
Stacy, can I ask, because I have very small boobs, you need a microscope to see them. Do you feel really insecure about them? Is this something that you do on every date?
I like small boobs. This isn't about boobs.
I know,
You just
Tyler.
don't like lazy ones.
Yeah.
I like lazy ones. I was going back to see the lazy boobs.
But it's not lying.
I don't like being lied to.
That's like saying changing your hair color is lying.
Yeah, or wearing heels. She's maybe 6 inches taller.
I will say this, women, there are a lot of things that women can wear to change their bodies when they go out on a date, and by the time you get them home and undressed, you're with a 42-year-old dude. You have to know that going into a date. There's lots of stuff out there like that, but I don't consider that lying.
Yeah, and we all thank Spanx for that.
Yeah. So you really consider it lying, Tyler?
It felt like a lie to me.
I hope you find some braless hippie to make you happy, all right? Because that's the only person who you're going to find that isn't, quote-unquote, lying to you.
You weren't wearing a bra that was making your boobs look weird. You legitimately had one giant boob and one small boob. They don't sell those bras in the store. You're
exaggerating. You're exaggerating. Who is the liar now? I'm hanging up. I'm done with this. I don't want to hear any more of it. Goodbye.
stuffing your bra correctly, and then all of a sudden your boobs disappearing. Looks like you're some boob magician, and I don't want to be someone that's going to like
Some
me.
boob musician. Hey, Tyler. Tyler, Stacy hung up on us. She's not there anymore.
Oh, no.
Thank you for, at least letting us know why you didn't want to go out with her.
Yeah, no problem.
I was hoping, at the end of these, we always ask if people go out on a second date. I was hoping we could do that for you.
I would have probably gone out with her. And to be honest, I'd honestly like to see which boob is bigger.
You just want to see the lazy boob, that's all.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello?
Hey, is Rob there?
Yeah, this is him.
Rob, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
A radio station? Why are you calling? What is this?
We do a morning show here in Seattle. Are you familiar with us?
No, I don't listen to the radio.
Okay.
Oh, God. One of those guys.
Well, we are the world's most popular morning show, since you've never heard us. And we've decided to call you today because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update.
Okay.
That's where, say, you take a girl out on a date and then don't call her back after. She emails us to call you and ask why. So you went out on a date with somebody, blew them off, and now we want to ask you what the problem was.
And this is for the radio. This is live on the radio?
Yep.
Oh, I mean, who is it?
Her name's Amanda?
Yeah.
That's who you're thinking?
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
So Amanda's tried to get a hold of you since you guys went out on your date. She said she had a great time, and it seemed like you did too. Why have you been blowing her off?
She's just, she's very sweet. She's a very nice girl.
All right. That's what people usually say when there's some sort of an issue.
Come on, Rob.
Don't do that, Rob.
It was a nice date. I just don't think we're compatible. That's not my type. I just don't think it would work, really.
Rob, if you're trying to be a gentleman, I totally get that, but understand that she emailed us. She wants to know the reason.
I mean, look, she's very nice. I want to make sure that's clear. Amanda is a fantastic girl, but it's just she's probably the clumsiest person I've ever met in my entire life.
Was it because she told us that during the date she was like talking to you and laughing and wasn't watching where she was going and kind of ran over somebody and fell down on them? Is that what turned you off?
Well, we were just walking to the restaurant, and she was bumping into people on the sidewalk, like fumbling with her phone and out of her purse and dropping it, tripping over herself constantly.
But why is that a turnoff? I don't understand.
It's just somebody who's so uncoordinated. She's just so completely unaware of her body. I'm afraid she's going to hurt herself, or if I date her, I'm going to have to spend a lot of time in the hospital taking care of her.
Rob, be honest. You're imagining what your bedroom life would be like, and you're worried.
Yeah, well, she's going to hit her head on the nightstand and
take her to the hospital.
You're lucky she didn't fall off the boat, man.
Yeah, exactly. She's going to bump me off the boat. I mean, I don't...
Hey, Rob, this is where I should probably tell you that Amanda's on the phone with us right now listening.
Hey, Rob.
Hi.
Hey. Oh, my gosh. This is so embarrassing.
Amanda, do you have an explanation for Rob? Like, maybe you're not always that clumsy, or you were just nervous, or...
To be completely honest, I think I forced it a little bit. I thought maybe guys kind of think that's cute.
So wait.
Like Drew Barrymore and I'm just being klutzy,
So you...
Oh, no. You really thought about that before the date? Like, I'm going to fake to be clumsy so he thinks I'm cute? Is that the thought that actually went through your head, Amanda?
I can understand the want to play the damsel in distress role so that the man comes and saves you.
I gave it a shot.
Hey, Rob, now that you know that she was overplaying being clumsy, does that make you think any different of her?
I mean, that seems like a little too much to be faking it. It was like an undiagnosed, syndrome of some sort.
Yeah, it just sounds like you went way too far with it, Amanda. All right, Rob, we'll send you guys out on a second date. We'll pay for it. Do you want to go out with her again? See if she's not as klutzy as she says?
I did have a good time. It's just the clumsiness really threw me for a loop. So if that's going to change, then I'm totally up for giving it another shot.
Yes.
Let me just say I learned a lesson. That's what life's all about. I learned a lesson, and I do apologize. And I would. Yeah.
Okay, and don't play up the klutzy thing anymore.
I won't. It's gone.
There's only one place I want you to fake it on this date, and that takes place somewhere else. All right.